So I talked to my roommate about it when Outlaw not around. So I say, you know what? I wonder what Outlaw really got going on. So I tell him, everything Outlaw was saying. And he heard some of it because he was in the room, but he had stepped out a few times. I think he was making a play or something. He was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Just from me knowing him, bro, when he say something, he mean it. He stand on his word. He said, whatever it is he was saying, he's dead serious. So I tell him every single thing Outlaw said. He said, bro, he's dead serious. He's not playing. He said, you got to think about it. The man is never getting out. He don't even have a chance to get out. He's not even attempting to work on getting out. He's not going to the law library. He's not trying to study the law. He's not trying to study his case. He was like, so if he said it, he mean it. But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking like, okay, I know why these type of groups is created. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I know why they created. You know what I'm saying? So I always keep that in the back of my mind. Then I keep in the back of my mind what my homeboys who called me told me that he really don't like people of color. You know what I'm saying? So I'm keeping a lot of things into consideration because you know how the finesse gang go. If I'm trying to jam on you or get up under you for whatever reason, I'm never going to reveal my true hand. I'm going to throw all kind of red herrings out there. So one day, just to try something out. Now, I was having an issue with an individual about some money. It was like $400. He ended up, it was a situation, something about a card with his girl. I was trying to pay for something because we went in on a pack to get a big pack in. And make a long story short, the $400 magically came up missing. And then I found out that it was sent to his girl Walmart money card or transferred over. However it was, I found out what card and what name was on the card. So I called him. He took me through a long hassle, acting like he can't get in touch with his girl, this and that and that. So this was going on about 3 days. So I pulled up on Outlaw. I said, hey, such and such and such and such Dawn. So he said, yeah. I say, listen, bro, dude been owing me $400 for like 3 days. I feel like he playing games. I say, now, if you can go, just apply the full court press on him, then if you get the money back, you can keep half of it. So Outlaw was like, I do it, C-Bill, that's cool, but I'm gonna tell you straight up, bro, I don't want to apply the full court press on nobody. So I'm like, what? You just told me. He said, no. If I go at somebody about some money, I want to be the only one breathing walking out that room. So I'm saying, bro, what? You know what I'm saying? He was like, bro, it's just something about, I told you I lost everything in my life, bro. He was like, it's just something about me taking somebody's life. He said, that's just what I really, 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 really love to do. And, don't send me at nobody, bro, if it's not that deep. Now, if you want me to go whack him real quick to the point he'll never wake up again, I'll go do that about that $400. And you don't got to pay me nothing. Just send me a couple cigarettes, send me a little cream, if I get caught for it. So I was like, nah, bro. Hell nah, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? That really was just a test anyway. But I was like, nah, because, I'm thinking like, I don't got that much longer to get out. And then I just don't want you to just whack nobody about, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just thinking like, damn, I had you do that. And then you get caught up. The GBI finna come question everybody. Somebody gonna say, yeah, he was talking to C-Bill. C-Bill probably, and then, they go to questioning me. Next thing you know, they be trying to add me to it, give me some time. So I was just like, nah, bro, don't even worry about it. We ain't gonna do that. So a little while go by, I end up busting a play with Outlaw. Outlaw got a little pool on the streets for real. And I sent some money. I sent a bunch of money. We buy a whole bunch of stuff. We trying to get a pack in with a bunch of phones and stuff. Phones, cigarettes, cream, stuff like that. So me and Outlaw actually go in. I send the money to his people on the streets. And his people on the streets make it happen, bro. Now, when the pack come in that night, the way it came in, it was I can't go into the detail because some people still use this avenue to make stuff happen. So certain stuff I'm just not going to say. But when it comes in, it's another dude that had to secure it. Once he secured it and got it to where me and Outlaw was, he turned straight in Outlaw room. So I just stood there for a minute, because I'm looking around just for the people. I'm watching who watching us. Because I'm trying to see, like, because if you sitting here watching the whole play and then something go left, you one of the main persons I'm finna pull up on, like, oh, you must have snitched, you must have told. What the hell you were watching my movement so hard for? So I'm just sitting there for a minute watching the whole play. So after about 5 minutes just watching the dorm, you know, making sure the police ain't on point or nothing like that, I go in Outlaw room. Now when I go in his room, it was like a bunch of tape that was taped around it. It was a big package like that. But a lot of the tape was ripped off. And when I walked in, he was like, there you go, CBL. And when I looked on the left side of his bed, it was like 3-4 cell phones, 2 cans of tobacco, 2-3 ounces of cream, 2-3 ounces of weed. And I'm like, that is what I put in it, but it's a lot of ripped up tape. So where's all the other stuff? You know what I'm saying? But I don't trip because I got what I put in it. So it is what it is. So I take all my stuff, I dip. My roommate come over there after a little while. You know, Outlaw done broke him off. I told him, bro, just get some of that stuff. Whatever you want, just get it. I ain't tripping. So he like, man, look at this, man. Outlaw crazy, man. And the man pulled out like a blade, bro. But it was crazy because it was like something off a movie, bro. It wasn't like just some little punk ass knife. You know what I'm saying? It really was like something you see on a movie, like in the action movie when the Chinese man whip out the blade and he goes, you know what I'm saying? But it had like ridges on both sides of it. It was so sharp, bro. I had a net bag hanging on the side of my box full of food. My roommate barely touched it up against the string that was hanging, and the whole string popped. All the food fell on the floor. And he showed it to me. I said, man, let me see that. And when I looked down, I'm just looking at how sharp it is. He was like, man, he got like 5 of these. I was like, what are you planning on selling them? He said, hell nah. He said, he ain't selling none of them. He said, he gonna use these for people. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm thinking like, dang. I'm really looking at it like, now I know this dude about crazy. He say he rocking with me. But my thing is now, he done got this in with this pack. So what if it's somebody I'm cool with or I got love for that get into it with this guy? Now he got all these free world ratchets that's super, super sharp, way sharper than the ratchets that we making here. And he used this on them, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm feeling kind of bad, like, hell no. Now I'm really starting to get uncomfortable with dude. Like, man, dude going too far. You know what I'm saying? He just got too much going on. So it's another dude. What was his name? Damn. What was his name? We're just gonna call him D. I really can't remember his name, but I think his name started with a D, so I'm just call him D. It was another dude named D. D was getting ready to go home. He was going home before I went home. D was about to go home like within a month. Why did he come planting this BS in my head? I don't know. But D pulled me over one day. He said, CB, bro, make sure you be on point when I leave, bro. I say, what you mean? He said, man, I believe these white boys gonna try you when I leave. I'm like, what you mean gonna try me? He was like, bro, I think they gonna try to rob you or something after I leave. They ain't gonna do it right now because, you know, they know I'm gonna stand firm with you, but I think they gonna try it when I go home. I think they gonna try it. Now, my roommate that I said is a white boy, that I also said is all the way gangster. This is the 3rd time this has been my roommate over the course of me being locked up. I have bumped into him 3 different times, so me and him had a pretty good bond, you know what I'm saying? I really looked at him like my brother for real. But I also know don't get too comfortable, don't be, you know what I'm saying, underestimate nobody or nothing. But I just didn't see him pulling nothing like that up. But I'm not saying he wouldn't, like he's really built like that, but the way he stand firm on loyalty and the things he done been through for about loyalty, I just don't think he would have tried it. But now this dude done got me paranoid. Now I'm looking at both of them crazy. I'm like, what? I think they're gonna try to rob. He like, bro, it's just a certain way, certain thing about the way they move. And then he keeps stressing, I'm telling you, bro, Outlaw do not like black folk. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I don't care how cool he try to be. The man do not like black folk, bro. So I'm about to tell you how this took a whole turn and somebody done tried to turn this into a whole race thing. So we just got the pack in. Outlaw got him a phone now. Now it's a blood dude that moved in the room with Outlaw. He's really trying to ride Outlaw wave because he got a phone. You got people like that. They try to be all extra cool with you, close with you, get up under you because you got something that they want or that they want to use. So Outlaw got a phone, so he want to be able to use the phone. So he done played cool with him and done moved in the room with him. My thing is this, bruh, if you can't see from a mile away that Outlaw is about to throw the hell off and that this is not a roommate you want for whatever your reasoning is, you got to be like, some of your brain cells got to just not be intact because, bro, there's no way you did that. I would have never did that. I would never move in the room with him. He moved in the room with him. Now, let me tell you about this particular blood dude. He had just recently got into it with some other blood dudes in another dorm, and they ran down on him while he was asleep, hit him with the ratchet, and both of his eyes damn near blinded him. I can't even remember his name. Damn near blinded him. So now he walk around with these big ass Ray Charles glasses on, and he can't barely see for real. Like for real. Like, he used to come buy stuff from me sometimes, and he'd be like, bro, my folks sent you that money. And I might pull it out, whatever it is I'm giving him. I might be like, huh. And then he'd be like he got to feel around for it so he could see. But I think everything is like super blurry. He couldn't really see that good. You know what I'm saying? And despite of all that, he still used to run around there trying to act so hard, trying to act so gangster, trying to just act like he, you know what I'm saying? I just don't understand stuff like that. So the man that moved in the room with Outlaw. Now, this particular dude that I told you got hit in both eyes with the ratchet by his own people, I didn't really care for him that much. You know, when he first came in the dorm, I was like, all right, he all right. You know what I'm saying? They did that lame stuff to him. But as I got to know him, and I see he just loud and obnoxious for no reason. He trying to act like he's so hard. He trying to still be gangster. Bro, how is you running around the prison trying to be gangster you can't even see? I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm dead serious. Like, if I couldn't see for real, I'm about to be the humblest, quietest person in the prison because I don't want no issues. So that's him. So I totally avoid him at all costs. If he ain't sent me no money, I'm avoiding him. If he try to stop me and have a conversation, hey, all right, bro, I'm finna get out of there. You know what I'm saying? So he moves in the room with Outlaw. Now, my roommate tell me one day, yeah, man, Outlaw getting about tired of his roommate, man. They keep having issues and stuff like that. I'm like, that's crazy. So one night, they up all night arguing. You hear them screaming loud, arguing. Something got to do with a phone. So I guess one of the phones Outlaw had, they worked out some type of contract where, you know, dude pays so much money and then he get to use so much time. I think he had like 2 hours a day for $25 for a week. So he give Outlaw $25, and for 2 hours a day, Outlaw let him use the phone every day for 7 days. So it was some type of conflict in there. And then, you know, dude calling Outlaw all kind of crazy names and stuff. And it's like, you know, they both arguing back and forth, going back and forth. This stuff I know went on for a couple days, just back and forth arguing type stuff. So I'm outside the room one day. Dude come asking me about some cigarettes. I let him use the phone. He had somebody send me $25. I sold him some cigarettes. He's trying to explain the situation to me on what's going on. He's saying that Outlaw trying to jug him out of his phone time. He trying to play games about his phone time. And then Outlaw trying to tell him he think he finna sell that phone anyway. So he like, I'm trying to see how the hell he about to sell a phone that I don't already put money on. I just don't understand it. I don't see how he about to sell something that I done put money on. I feel like he trying me. So the way he's explaining it to me, I'm like, so you already, like, would you put like a down payment on buying a phone or you just bought some phone time? So he like, nah, bro, I put money down on the phone and the man talking about he trying to sell the phone. So I'm like, oh, nah, he tripping. You know what I'm saying? He can't do no stuff like that. He tripping. Now, you know, I'm not really big on that whole race thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not big on, oh, that's a black man. Oh, ain't nobody going. I'm not into all that, because guess what? Bruh, no matter how much I want to see my race succeed and go up, bruh, everybody mind not on it. You know what I'm saying? This same black man that I'm trying to say, no, don't do that to him, it'll be the same one that'll come and hit me in the face with a ratchet about some soups or a bag of chips. You know what I'm saying? So now certain situations I will involve myself in, and I have many times, but I'm not just super big on that type of stuff. Now, you know, if it's just a situation where it's like these 8 people of different race just trying to do something to him, yeah, I'm probably gonna get involved. And that also depends on me and your relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, I'm trying to get home to my family. I'm not about to risk my freedom, risk my life about a dude that done tried to hit me with the ratchet before. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just not about to do that. I pull up on Outlaw a little later on. So I just kind of kicked it at first, like I didn't talk to dude. I was like, hey, bro, man, y'all been arguing, you know what I'm saying, lately for the past few nights. I ain't even been able to sleep because y'all been so loud in the vent. What y'all got going on, bro? So he like, man, this dude's crazy, bro. He's crazy. He really gonna make me do something to him. So I'm saying, what is it that he doing? He said, bro, the man gave me $25 for 2 hours a day for 7 days. He said, then that time ran out, and he had his girl send me $50 for 2 hours a day for 14 days. I said, okay, that's cool. He said, so I gave him his hour earlier during the day, and then later that day, he got another hour. He said, so when nighttime came, where we was locking the door, where we getting ready to lock down, and I put that phone up, he telling me, let him just check something real quick. He said, so I took the phone back out my put-up spot. I gave it to him. I let him check something. He said it took him a whole hour to check whatever he was checking. Then he gave it back to me. He said, so I put it back up. The next day, where he's supposed to get 2 hours, he said I gave him 1 hour because he used the hour of that time last night, and he wasn't supposed to do that. He said, so when later that day came and he was like, he get another hour, I'm like, nah, you got that hour last night. So he's trying to tell me that don't count because he was just checking something that don't count against his time. And I was telling him it don't work like that. So, you know, it's crazy now because it's like the story dude was telling me is totally different from the story Outlaw was telling me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, huh? So he like, yeah, man, the dude's crazy. So then I just told Outlaw, I'm like, bro, I talked to him about it, bro. He told me something totally different. He like, man, he's lying, bro. He's lying, bro. I'm telling you, bro, he's lying, bro. He said, man, that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what's going on. He said, and then next time we was arguing, at nighttime, he wanted to use the phone. He telling me that his girl is such and such. She's stressed out, like his family going through stuff, and he need to call and check on his family. I told him, bro, the phone is put up. This is not your phone time. You got to wait till tomorrow to get your phone time. So he say, dude is like, I'm saying, ain't nobody using it anyway. You got it put up. And Outlaw like, I don't care. That's my stuff. That's my business. That's how I run it. So that's what I'm going to do. So he say, dude getting mad at me because I'm not letting him use the phone at night. And he feel like that's not supposed to count towards the time he pay for. So I'm like, nah, it don't work like that. If you get on the phone, it don't matter. You got to pay for your time. So he like, yeah, exactly. So eventually, dude end up walking in the room. So Outlaw was just like, listen, bro, we ain't about to play these games, bro. We're not about to be, you know what I'm saying, lying on each other, trying to tell different sides of the story. He like, bro, this is what's really going on. Don't be trying to lie, make it seem like it's this and such, or it's something like this when you know it's really something like this. And it all came out. Outlaw was absolutely right. Dude was mad because Outlaw wouldn't give him no extra time. So then he actually admits to it. So he gonna look at me and say, I'm saying, CBL, bro, if you got 2 phones, bro, and you using one at lockdown, why would you put the other one up instead of just letting me use it? I'm like, bro, because it's not yours. I don't have to do that. And then you lying, talking about you gave him a down payment or something like that on the phone. Outlaw like, man, he's lying. He never gave me no down payment, nothing. I'm not even doing no down payments. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So I end up like, all right, whatever, that's y'all, you know what I'm saying? So I tell dude, like, bro, chill out, bro. Don't nobody owe you nothing. You acting like somebody owe you something now. Your daddy, your mom and daddy not in here. The very next morning, I woke up. Instantly, I went to hearing, man, chill out, bro, So I get up out the bed. I grab the ratchet ASAP, 'cause I don't know what's going on. I grab it. I run out the room. Right next door to me, man, you got about, I know every bit about 13 black dudes standing outside the door, outside of Outlaw's door, which ultimately some of them in front of my door. So I done whipped the ratchet out. Now, I had it, I got it off my bed, put it in my pocket. When I opened the door and seen that many people standing there, I pulled it out. Because, you know, I'm just waking up and I open my door and this is what I see. So I don't know what y'all got going on, who y'all finna attack. I don't know what's what. So I look at one of them, I'm like, bro, what's going on? So he go to spaz and talking about Outlaw, talking about what they gonna do to Outlaw. They gonna flip Outlaw, this, and that. So I done pushed a couple people out of the way. I'm like, bro, watch out, watch out. So I get up to the door. I'm looking on the door like this. When I look through the door, all right, Outlaw got his roommate in there, the dude that I told you can't barely see. He's laying in the bed, butt naked. He's tied up with all kind of strings and stuff. And on his shin, Outlaw got like this long pipe. And he like, you gonna quit trying me. You gonna quit trying me. You gonna quit trying me. And then he hit him real hard with the pipe on the shin. Bing. And then dude scream, ah. You know what I'm saying? On some crazy stuff like that. And then, you know, different parts of his body, on the leg, on the shoulder, even hit him in the face one time. And, you know, all the guys outside the room was making it like a race thing. It was like a big uproar. Like, man, he doing that to that black man. You know what I'm saying? But the thing that was funny to me, nobody in that group of people liked the black dude in the room. Now one of them, they all talk bad about him. They can't stand him. But I think a lot of them had a fear of Outlaw. And they really had already wanted to do something about getting him out of the dorm. So once one person said something, then another person said something, they all came together like, this really our perfect opportunity to get rid of him. Everybody gonna gang up on him. But they flexing, acting as if that dude in there is the reason. They lying, because he's not the reason. So, you know, they carry on. It's a big situation. They carry on. So it's like 2 or 3 other white boys in the dorm. Man, these folks done went because the door jammed up. Can't nobody get the door open. Outlaw got the door rigged up with toothbrushes, dominoes, everything. Only way that door coming off is if the damn firefighters come cut it off or something. It's jammed up good. These dudes that stand in front of the door, some of them done left and went and jumped on the other few white boys just on the strength. Like, they acting like it's a race thing now. So I'm talking to Outlaw. I'm like, bro, what you got going on, bro? He like, man, I'm sick of this mother. He crying and everything. He like, bro, I'm sick of him, bro. He keep trying me, bro. And I'm so humble, but he don't really know I love to kill people, bro. I love to kill. He said, I've been trying to spare him, bro, because he can't really see. He said, bro, but I'm sick of this, bro. I'm really about to kill him, bro. So I'm talking to him. I'm like, Outlaw, bro, chill out, bro. Hell no, don't do that, bro. You know the man about retarded. Just put him out your room, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case is, bro, don't do that, bro. After about 3-4 hours, Outlaw stopped. Outlaw comes to the door, and you could hear little noises. He's unhooking the door. He's unjamming the door. All the dudes that was standing outside the door, some of them that wasn't there, they done went to calling their homeboys, hey, bro. And, you know, they done came running to the door. They got their ratchets like they just about to flip Outlaw or something. Outlaw said, I untied the man. Now, Outlaw untied him and everything. You can see dude in there putting his clothes back on. Outlaw said, I untied the man. Me and his issues is me and his issue. It ain't had nothing to do with no race. Everybody like, no, F that. Open that mother. dope, you know, all that. He like, it ain't had nothing to do with no race. It's just an issue between two grown men. He said, but I'm about to just say this one time and one time only. Once I open this door, whoever comes in here trying to cause me any type of harm, I promise you, you gonna die today. And he finished popping them things off that thing. And as he got closer to popping them all off, he said, y'all come attack me, we gonna die together. He said, I bet I ain't gonna die by myself. I bet I won't die by myself. I bet I'm gonna kill a couple of y'all with me. And he finally popped the last domino out that door and pushed that door wide open. Not one soul ran in that room. They was capped, they was flexing, they was capping, they was flexing. Not one soul ran in that room. After a few seconds, you know who did go in that room? Me and my roommate. We was the only two stepped inside that room. And then, matter of fact, no, I take that back. A Mexican came in there because the Mexicans be loyal, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If they rock with you, they loyal to you. And the Mexican that was real cool with Outlaw, he came in there too. So it was three of us. It was me, my roommate, and this Mexican went in there. And we like, Outlaw, bro. What the, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel no type of way like on some race stuff because I feel like that's an issue amongst him and him. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. If it was 5 of them, 4, 5, 6 of them doing something to him, I probably would say something on, bro, what y'all trying to do? Something like that. But this is a grown man and this is a grown man. Okay, if y'all want to say, oh, but he can't really see. Okay, well, why he running around talking to people like he can't? You a grown man. I'm not your daddy or your mama or your brother or your uncle or your, none of that. So we talking to Outlaw, so we trying to see what's going on. Outlaw say he was asleep. Dude went and tried to get the phone. Talking about he about to use it. And he said he caught dude trying to get it. And then dude went to arguing with him, called him a punk white boy again. So he said he beat him up a little bit, tied him up, went to whacking him with the pole. So it is what it is. Dude leave out the room. He go in another room for a couple hours. Next thing you know, he back in there. He's still in the room with Outlaw. So I think I went to like medical or wherever it was I went the next day or later that day, whenever it was. And an old school dude pulled up on me who got a little pool in the game and was like, bro, what y'all got going on down there in that dorm? I'm like, what you mean? He like, man, how y'all gonna let these white boys do something to a brother and you supposed to be righteous? You supposed to stand on that business. How you gonna let a white boy do something? Got the brother tied up, beating him with a pipe. Man, what type of people is y'all, bro? Ain't no way that would have ever happened in my dorm. I'm like, well, this is the thing. I mind my business. I came to Chain Gang by myself. If this dude talking crazy to this dude, what does the race got to do with anything? Because get what? If there was a black dude doing that to that other black dude, y'all wouldn't give a damn. So why do you care now that it's a white boy? You acting like it was a big old group of white boys just attacking random black people. That's not what happened. So he like brushed me off. Like he like, man, I'm not trying to hear none of that. So after about, but that was the backlash I was getting from that. Man, it was people calling from all kind of dorm. When they heard about it, when dude get on the phone and tell people about it, it was a bunch of backlash, bro. I'm talking about a whole bunch of, it even had reached the point where I was on point watching dudes in the other dorms because I felt like they was on some stuff like, we gonna come get Outlaw and we gonna get CBL and all them other brothers that was in there that ain't do nothing about it. So I'm watching, and you know, I'm on point about everything. Dude leg eventually, I think it was like fractured or something, bro, but his leg eventually had got like this big, bro. He was a little slim dude. His leg eventually got like that big. He left and went to medical. And like 2 days later, they came in there, everybody locked down. And the sergeant came and they locked up Outlaw. And I heard him say when he would bring Outlaw out the room, he said, damn, man, I ain't even know y'all was doing stuff like that in here. So Outlaw was like, doing stuff like what? He was like, man, you got people tied up, butt naked, beating them with poles and stuff like that. So, you know, dude went up there and told on Outlaw. Then they took dude and put him in like the honor dorm, or you know, whatever it is they call it. And yeah. Now, you know, the dorm I was in, it wasn't the worst of the worst dorm, but it wasn't the honor dorm neither. You see what I'm saying? So they put him in the honor dorm and they took Outlaw out. And that was the last time I seen Outlaw. But yeah, man, it's crazy in there, bro. And it's just, you know, that type of stuff be a big issue because I know, like, I guess like in California, I've heard a lot of stories like everything go by race. It's not like that in Georgia, bro. It's not like that. Like, you got some people that try to stand on that, but overall, it's not like that, bro. But y'all already know, bro. What the Feezy, BillsClothing.org, Bills with a Z. Instagram is Bill_Feezy. Cash App is Taeneed Cash, TAENEEDCASHH. Y'all support your boy. I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy. We're going to make money, not excuses. And we're going to try to help these teenagers stay out of prison, stop doing crazy stuff, and make better decisions. Hopefully y'all can learn from my experiences and my mistakes and don't have to experience them yourself. God bless. I love y'all. I'm out of here.